Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On Hot 1025fm.com.
Y'all, are y'all tired of hiring a cleaning service that just won't get the job done? Well, have I got good news for you. Midwest Superb Cleaning Services has been operating since February of 2020. Quashana and Josette Willie Walker are the founders and owners. Midwest is based out of Allenton, Wisconsin, but guess what, y'all? They travel anywhere and everywhere. They are traveling to residential and commercial accounts all over the country. They can be reached by email at Quashana@MidwestSuperbCleaningService.com or by phone at 262-846-8122. Y'all better call them. Hey y'all, this is The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. Y'all, I got a new music alert. Young Steady and Purple Haze. Y'all can listen to them right here at Hot 702.5 FM. But not only that, you can find them on every streaming app. Listen, y'all don't even have to wait. I'm about to play them right now. Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip-hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to The Flow, where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk. Hey y'all, this is The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. Y'all, I got a new music alert. Young Steady and Purple Haze. Y'all can listen to them right here at Hot 702.5 FM. But not only that, you can find them on every streaming app. Listen, y'all don't even have to wait. I'm about to play them right now.
This nigga got me feeling myself. Yeah. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. It's all on me, and it's all on you. You know what we do. We gon' win times two. We get in the bed, you through. I got you wet like soup. Real deal, no fluke. You already know the scoop. No, I'm nothing like them other bitches. Nothing like them other niggas. Yes, you gon' win with me, baby. That's how we see. I'm off the Patron. It's time to go home. Wanna hear you screaming alone. Love Jones, I know you wanna ride on your team. Come roll with me, I'll show you how to get this green. Keep it chill, nothing between me and you. I got a deal on the lean, so let's take off the scene. Yeah, we can roll, we can get high. Got a spot, let's swing by. Roll it up, take a puff. We don't give a fuck, we run our money up. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. If you choose wisely, you can never lose. Something like the Isley, put you in the groove, put you in twos. Bring your friend along, we can team up. Nobody wanna be alone in this cold world. It's you and me, girl, we can take it across the world. Fly to Mars, cause you know that we stars. They losing, baby, while we running up the score. I love the way we ride, how the fuck we ride. winning over here, you can see the score. Championship, me and my bitch all the way. Gone. Stopping us, no way. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. They all wanna ride, they don't wanna lose. Baby, come and roll with a champion. You know you wanna ride with a champion.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hi. Thank you for tuning in. You have tuned into Her Flow at Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. You guys, I am so glad that you have tuned in with me today. It is almost Christmas if you celebrate. I hope you guys have not spent a lot of money out there because you still got to go into 2025. So let's pace it a little bit. You have tuned into The Flow, like I said, and I'm Her Flow. You guys, I have a special guest, like I always do. Let me pull this mic so you guys can kind of hear what's going on here. I have a special guest, and I'm going to introduce her, and then I'm going to let her tell me a few things about herself, okay? You guys reach me every week here Thursday, 5 p.m., every single Thursday. Okay, let me introduce my guest. Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
You have this beautiful Latin queen over here. This is Jenny.
Hi. How's
King.
everybody doing?
Yes, it's Jenny King. Love. And I'm going to tell you about the love part in a minute, you guys. But this is Jenny King. She is the owner and operator of King's Tattoo right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So she just got married. And so it's so ironic that her last name is Love now. Love.
Jenny Love. That
Jenny
sounds like
Love.
a radio personality.
It sounds like Jenny from the block.
I am Jenny from the block. I'm originally from the Bronx.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like Jenny from the block. So, I invited you on because when I was looking for a guest, I kind of was looking for somebody who understood tattoos, who really understood the business. But then I found something extra. I did some research on your business, and you were established in 2015.
Correct.
Right? And you also don't call it just a tattoo parlor. It's called a boutique.
Correct.
Okay.
Because we have services for women.
Mm-hmm.
We honor cancer survivors. We give a discount to women that
Don't get into that. We got so much to talk about. Don't get into that yet.
Okay.
I kind of want to get into your services before we get into that, because that's a bigger part of this interview, okay? Because it's really a special part. I really want to take time for people to hear, okay? So let's talk about, we're going to go about the service. We're going to talk about the services like one by one, and then we're going to say, how many do you actually have? So I'm going to name them, some that kind of stood out for me. We have your permanent makeup that you do, which I was kind of interested in, so I want you to tell me about that. You have areola restoration, microblading, tooth gems. I always wanted to know what they were, so you can tell me today. You also have 3D brows, scar camouflage, black and gray tattoos, hair tattoos. Like, you name it, you have it, right? So how many actual services do you have? Tell me that.
So we have about 10 services. We do, microblading, ombre, powder. Those are kind of the same.
Okay.
It's not your old school tattoo. It's more like powdery, so it looks more natural. Of course, microblading are like hair strokes. We do the areola restoration to service, cancer victims, or also women that have had plastic surgery and their breasts don't look the same, so we color them, the areola to make it look very natural. Tooth gems, they're applied with medical grade, dental grade bonding.
Okay.
So they last about 18 months, and of course, any kind of tattoos, realism, black and gray. We specialize in fine line tattoos, so the very dainty tattoos. I have 3 artists that specialize in that.
Okay.
We're women owned.
That's what I wanted to get into. And that was another reason why I wanted to bring you on, because I celebrate women. I'm a woman.
Thank you, Queen.
Okay, our station owner is a woman, so we celebrate women, and that was what really hit me. Like I've never seen it. I know it's here somewhere, but I've never seen it. So I wanted to bring you on and say, hey, listen, we got an all women. You guys support all women tattoo parlor, boutique and parlor, right? So tell me how you guys started, Jenny. Like, what made you get into this particular business?
So it's a very interesting story. I kind of did it to help a friend who had been incarcerated, and he was a great artist, and I really wanted to support his goals and make sure that he didn't end up in prison again. So he was artistic, he was awesome. So he said that he couldn't find work, and I said, what if we opened up a tattoo shop for you? And his name was Timmy. He lives now in Montana, but we opened up the shop to help him so that he can get on the straight and narrow. Right. And I support, men and women that are coming out of prison. I offer apprenticeships.
Oh, nice.
So that they can get licensed. You could be licensed in 6 months, not only to them, but also, young people that don't want to necessarily go to college and don't want to spend a lot of money, getting loans and getting into debt. You can have a career in the tattoo industry in less than 6 months.
Wow.
Not certifications. I offer licensing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So tell me what somebody would have to do. Let's say, for instance, they're coming out of prison, right? I'm going to move this a little bit, you guys. Tell me somebody that's coming out of prison and they wanted to get into your program, right? What would they have to do? Are there papers that are needed for them to do?
It's as simple as a phone call. Of course, they have to let their case manager know. The case managers most likely have to let us know. We fill out an apprenticeship document with the Southern Nevada Health District that lets them know that they're going to apprentice at King's Tattoo Parlor. I sign off on it, and then they have a certain amount of hours that they have to complete within those 6 months.
Right. And then saying that, a lot of people, because the things are just coming into my mind, and saying that a lot of people that are coming out of prison, right, they have a hard time getting hired sometime, even if they have the skill or the craft. I knew somebody that went to massage school and just they couldn't get the licensing. So tell me how it is as far as somebody that has been in prison, because this is a good program. People are coming out not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, how to make money. Tell me how that would affect them getting licensed.
It's super easy. The health department does not have any laws regarding, felonies or any kind of prison records or anything like that.
Okay.
If they complete their hours and I sign off on their certification that they completed the amount of hours that is required by the health department, I sign off on that form and they go to the health department and they get their license. And after that, you can work at any shop.
Got it.
So it's really easy. You put in the hard work. I sign off on the paper. All the information is available on our website. Of course, it's not free. There's a fee. Of course, barber schools cost money. Beauty school costs money.
Right.
But this is probably the less, is the most for your money.
Right.
Where can you go and have a career in 6 months where you're licensed and the sky's the limit.
Right.
I have artists that are 22, 23 years old that completed our apprenticeship and are making in the 100,000s.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yep.
And so for a young person that's coming out of school that says, I really don't know what to do, they can kind of use that as a tutelage or a tool to get to where they need to be, to that pay some bills maybe, even kind of come in and do some hours and, get some clients together. That's amazing, Jenny.
Thank you.
I'm really excited about that. What we're going to do is, because I have so many questions, girl, to ask you, I'm so glad you stopped by today, because I just knew, I was like, you are the right person. And guess what? Her angel numbers, if you guys believe in that, her angel numbers are the same as mine. It's 1111. And we talked today. I was like, oh my God, you're an 1111 baby, because I see it all the time, right? So that's how I knew it was. We needed to do this interview. So what I'm going to do, you guys, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping into Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. You guys go to www.hot702.5 FM Risky Radio. Forget the point. Just go to hot702.5fm.com and you can reach us. You can see all our shows, okay? All right, we're going to come back in a minute and we're going to play some music, okay? Thank you for tuning in.
Well, I just don't like being put into a box. Like, don't hold me to be just one thing. I'm many things. I'm 1,000 things. that's just, you know, I'm gonna grow to be so much more, you know. Don't hold me back, you know. I'm that girl, for sure.
This bag that I've been in, about to get us a bag. Look, just wanna love you, babe. Just wanna love you, babe. I just wanna love you, get all of you, not a tidy little piece. Are you a praying man? We can tell God himself that I'm your peace. Hey, what's your 5-year plan? What's good, baby? Do you need anything? They just follow on the gram. I'ma show you something different. I'ma follow your lead. Let's go. Alexa, play everybody that play him instead. We can talk goals on our way to the crib. Gotta lay your daddy cause he made you. Gotta lay your mama cause she raised you. Hey, hold my hand on this journey that we've been on. You ever been touched by an angel, nigga? I'ma start with your brain, let me pick it. If it's some of your trust, let me hear it. If you need me to pay, what's the ticket? Weight of the world on your shoulders, I'ma lift it. Tired of getting shit wrong, I just wanna get it right with you. I'ma speak to the king in you, cause I believe in you. I just wanna share my dreams with you. Close deals, I wish with you. Cause you're looking for a king and I found one. Big city views look down on. We built this love around us. Can't have no fiction around us. Stay down, you already know the outcome. You was part of my plan and I prayed for you. We did the life we was made for. Can't let them get in the way, no. It's so life. 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 You mine, I'm yours. It's so life. It's so life. It's so life. It's so life. It's so life, baby. Yeah. Look, hey, they say you can't raise a man. Well, I'm big mama. If we locked in, then we all in. It ain't no click hopping. See, now we lip locking. Tell your friends you ain't going outside today. Think about you 2 times night and day. Leave it up to me, I'ma find a play. Let's get it. Just wanna love you, baby. Just wanna love you, baby. Been on my life. That's alright, mama. I was looking for a king and I found one. Big city views look down on. We built this love from the ground up. Can't have no fake shit around us. Stay down, you already know the outcome. You was part of my plan and I prayed for you. We did the life we was made for. Can't let them get in the way, no. It's so life. 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 You mine and I'm yours. It's so life. It's so life. It's so life. It's so life.
I'm looking for love. Tell me, have you seen it? This isn't just any old type of love that I'm needing. I need something higher. I need something spiritual. I've had failed relationships. I need that indispensable love. Something that's patient with me. Something that's kind to give me a peace that surpasses everything in my mind. You know, I ain't perfect, but I really long for a love that doesn't keep not a record of my wrongs. And I've been told that I could find it in money and riches, but I could suddenly just go broken like any minute. So what? It really love or just happiness I was feeling, but happiness is temporary. I need something that's endless. I need something higher. I need something spiritual. I've had money. I need something that's indispensable. Something that's not dependent on nothing that's physical. Because I'll never be enough. Can't you see I need love? Never had love like this. Never felt trust like this. Felt like enough like this. No, never been picked up like this. So glad I took the risk. It was so worth the risk to be loved by you. Love by you. Teach me how to love like you. Lord, love like you. You chose me even though I know I can't even measure. Oh, you chose me even love knows me. So if you know where it resides, can you show me? I know I'm probably asking for a bit much, but I heard it always hopes, and I heard it always trust. And lately I've been losing hope in everything. Everywhere I look, lies, oppression, and dying screams. I need something to teach me better ways, to guide me like a shepherd when a sheep goes astray, to persevere with me through the storm. Like a thorn in my side, I don't cry, cause when I'm weak, then I'm strong. I need love that makes me feel invincible, unconditional, might be unconventional, but what's impossible when you got indispensable love? Won't you tell me who's indispensable, huh? My God, the Holy Spirit, the all-forgiving, the Holy One, told me I ain't gotta be good enough, we all need love. Never had love like this. Never felt trust like this. Felt like enough like this. Oh, never been picked up like this. So glad I took the risk. It was so worth the risk to be loved by you. Loved by you. Teach me how to love like you. Lord, love like you. You chose me even though I know I don't even measure. Oh, you chose me even though I fall short. You know I could do better.
Hey, you have tuned into The Flow, and I am her Flow on Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. You guys, if you didn't catch that before, if you want to go to the website and listen to some of the other shows, we got some good shows, but listen to mine. Make sure you listen to mine. It's on www.hot702.5fm.com. You guys, I am The Flow. We have a special guest here, and her name is Jenny King Love. I'm going to say the love part because she just got married. And yeah, she's here. And she owns King's Tattoo Parlor and Boutique, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we were talking, if you missed the first part of the show, we kind of got into some of the services. You guys got to go look it up. I'll give you the website after, but you guys got to go look it up. We're going to talk about some things that they offer, some services that we talked about on the last segment. You offer tattoo services for cancer patients.
Yes, we do the
Right.
Arola restoration.
Okay, tell me a little bit about
We
that.
make the Arola look like it's there. So it's a tattoo and it looks super natural. And we do that not only for cancer patients, for patients that have gotten breast reductions or breast lifts and they want their breasts to look more natural. It's about confidence, right? So we give women their confidence back. Yep.
Is that a service that's offered often, and you have a lot of cancer patients coming in and saying, hey, this is, or people that have had breast reductions saying they just don't look right, I need to get,
Yes, we do a lot of that. The sessions are done in a private room, so that the client feels very comfortable.
Okay.
We do brows for cancer victims. Of course, they lose all their hair. So we give them, natural hair strokes.
Okay.
It's like we're trying to give them confidence. Your brows say a lot about you.
Right.
So we give them a discount, of course. Cancer victims and survivors get a 20% discount automatically.
Nice. That's
at
beautiful.
our business. Yes. It's all about supporting the community.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. because that's what I'm about too. You also talked about scar coverings.
Yep.
And I worked in a domestic violence and a shelter, and there were women who had different things happening to them domestically as far as abuse. And I know sometimes that you may have different things, like facial things that women may want their tattoo on their face. Do you recommend that?
We do. Of course, skin is different and the way everybody heals. So we take a look at the scar and we recommend whether, is color tones, tattoos, or depending on where on the body it is, how many sessions it may take. If it's on the body, we recommend sometimes just doing a very pretty tattoo. We can pretty much create and use different inspirations to create your tattoo and customize it. Flowers, feathers, you name it.
Yeah. Even for like burns and things like that people have had burns, or even do you stretch marks? Some women
We do
have
stretch marks and we do like tummy tuck scars.
Get out.
We can either, color it, flesh colors so that it can blend with your regular skin, or we can do a tattoo on top of it.
Yeah.
You could do vines, roses, feathers, things like that.
That's awesome. So tell me this. When you have people come into your tattoo parlor, do you recommend things if they're not really sure what they want? Do you recommend certain things for them?
You know, sometimes people want to cover up a scar with a fine line dainty tattoo, like fine lines, right? Where you can't necessarily accomplish that with fine line ink, right?
Okay. Why is that, Jenny?
Because the lines are so fine, right? Fine line tattoos are very dainty, using a one round liner, which is very thin. Think of it like instead of a marker, using a fine pen. So you can't really cover a scar or cover an existing tattoo with that.
Right.
You know, think of like if you have a black marker on a piece of paper and you're trying to cover it with a pencil.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. And a lot of times, you know, like I have a couple of tattoos that when I was younger, I was like, oh, this is a tattoo for me. And then you find out later, I really don't want that. But it was where I was in my life at the time. And so, you know, a lot of times people come later in life and say, you know, I want to kind of get this tattoo covered up. What do you do removals or no?
We don't do any removals, but if the tattoos, remember that a cover-up has to be a little bit larger than what is currently there. So we typically will ask you for what are the things that you like. Do you like roses? Do you like feathers? Do you like birds? What is your inspiration?
Right.
And then our artists will design something that can cover that up, and you can't even tell that is there.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because a lot of times we talked in the back room there, and we talked about in the waiting area. We talked about people getting tattoos according to where they are in their life. Do you find that a lot? That people come in and they have regrets about getting certain tattoos?
So I get a lot of young clients that their parents want to come in and they're only 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
And, you know, I tell the parents that I know they're good parents because instead of the kid going to a garage somewhere where he might not be safe or where there's, you know, cross-contamination and they can get sick.
Yeah.
I'm proud of those parents because they can come to a legitimate business where they can get their kids a tattoo without worrying about bacteria or infection. But I do recommend that they really think about that tattoo because they haven't finished growing, their skin stretches. You know, if they get something in their arm and they either lose weight or gain weight, that tattoo is not going to look the same when you get older.
Right.
So it's really important that you really, really think about what it is that you're going to get, because chances are that you're going to change that when you get older.
And what do you recommend? Because before, you know, like a kid comes in or a young adult comes in at 16, because is that when the age that you have for tattoos?
In Vegas, it's 15.
It is 15.
With a parent's consent.
Okay. And then when can you get one without the parent's consent? Is it 18 or?
Yes, 21.
It's 21. Okay. I thought it was 18. So it's like when you get a drink. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. With a parent's consent, it's all the way up to 21.
Yeah. So when you get somebody, let's say, for instance, a 16-year-old comes in with their parent and they say, I want a tattoo, the whole back tattooed. Would you recommend something like that and say, no, I think you probably should wait, or do you just allow them to?
It's up to them and their parents, right? We're not their parents, so we have to be very respectful, right, of what they want. We can certainly make recommendations. Typically, a parent is not going to want to pay, you know, over $1,500 for a back tattoo. But
it just depends on the parent.
Exactly.
Some will. Some have the money to do so. You know what I mean? So, but I was just wondering, like, at the age of that you start school, right, that you can take your classes at 16. So that's a parent consent as well when you come in, because you know the age of consent is 16 here in the state of Nevada. So again, if they're adults at that age, is it, you know,
unless they have like
consent?
self-guardian, if they have like self-guardianship, like you know, they went to court and they emancipated, then yes, we'll accept that. But we haven't had any of those.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to come back because I have a lot of questions. I have so many questions written down because you're just amazing, and I saw the amazing things that you're doing. So we're going to come back. We're going to play some music, and then I'm going to ask more questions.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. Thank you.
I'm looking for love. tell me, have you seen it? This isn't just any old type of love that I'm needing. I need something higher, I need something spiritual. I've had failed relationships, I need that indispensable love. Something that's patient with me, something that's kind to give me a peace that surpasses everything in my mind. You know, I ain't perfect, but I really long for a love that doesn't keep not a record of my wrongs. And I've been told that I could find it in money and riches, but I could suddenly just go broken like any minute. So was it really love or just happiness I was feeling? But happiness is temporary. I need something that's endless. I need something higher. I need something spiritual. I've had money. I need something that's indispensable. Something that's not dependent on nothing that's physical. Because I'll never be enough. Can't you see I need love? Never had love like this. Never felt trust like this. Felt like enough like this. So never been picked up like this. So glad I took the risk. It was so worth the risk to be loved by you. Loved by you. Teach me how to love like you. Lord, love like you. You chose me even though I know I don't even measure. Oh, you chose me even though I fall short and know I could do better. I'm looking for love. I feel like love knows me. So if you know where it resides, can you show me? I know I'm probably asking for a bit much, but I heard it always hopes, and I heard it always trust. And lately I've been losing hope in everything. Everywhere I look, lies, oppression, and dying screams. I need something to teach me better ways, to guide me like a shepherd when a sheep goes astray, to persevere with me through the storm. Like a thorn in my side, I don't cry, cause when I'm weak, then I'm strong. I need love that makes me feel invincible. Unconditional, might be unconventional, but what's impossible when you got indispensable love? Won't you tell me who's indispensable, huh? My God, the Holy Spirit, the all-forgiving, the Holy One, told me I ain't gotta be good enough, we all need love. Never had love like this. Never felt trust like this. Felt like enough like this. So never been picked up like this. So glad I took the risk. It was so worth the risk to be loved by you. Love by you. Teach me how to love like you. Lord, love like you. You chose me even though I know I don't even measure. Oh, you chose me even though I fall short. You know I could do better.
Give me a lighter. This is what we're going for. Give me a lighter. The red on my cigarette starting the gutter. Wanna look at you, young man in the gutter. Now you wanna go down, hoping that you know how. If you wanna know how, I can show you right now. Somewhat of a highlighter. Yeah, people call me highlighter, shining from a highlighter. People say you're crazy for me, boy. I'm disbelieving. I'm hanging from the ceiling. Not yet seducted by you, boy. You sure think you play the game, but our games just ain't the same. Think quick when you come through. Make blunt, big, bold moves. Show me your confidence, not your arrogance. When you talk to me, your mind sheer, see through. Hypnotized with my eyes, you seem to be wandering. It was on my mind when I got this close. Oh, I've started breaking down your walls.
My friends tell me I should fall back, baby. But
When you call, you know I'ma call back, baby. I need all the drama, come with all that, baby. You don't make it life for me to fall back, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Spend all night in my bedroom. I ain't playing about you. We can't do it without you, baby. No. Take advantage and I'll let you. Cause I can't get a high without you. Hate spending nights without you, baby. Can't leave the na-na-na alone. Oh. Fall back and you follow me. You come for me. Can't leave the na-na-na, na-na-na alone, alone. I need what you brought for, what you got for me. My friends tell me I should let it breathe. Maybe they don't understand our energy now. They don't know the things that you've been telling me. Can't go on like you're my enemy, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Spend all night in my bedroom. I ain't playing about you. We can't do it without you, baby. No. Take advantage and I'll let you. Cause I can't get a high without you. Hate spending nights without you, baby. Can't leave the na-na-na alone. Oh. Fall back and you follow me. You come for me. Can't leave the na-na-na, na-na-na alone, alone. I need what you brought for, what you got for me.
Hey, 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 thank you for tuning in to The Flow, and I am Her Flow on Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Happy holidays to you, by the way. If you're out there Christmas shopping, stop by the station, bring me some food. That's all I want. That's all I want. Bring me some food. So we have a very special guest. We have Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
I own King's Tattoo Parlor.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to say. She owns King's Tattoo Boutique and Parlor. I say boutique and parlor. And her name is Jenny
King, but
Love.
I recently got married, so King is going to be dropping because it's now Jenny Love.
But she looked like you should have seen them. They were such a cute couple. They came walking into the studio, and I was like, they look so cute together. Like, I just want to make sure she all right.
Yeah, exactly,
okay.
Exactly. He's very protective.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. So I want to talk about, this tattoo parlor is amazing. Like, there is a plethora of services that I have not seen any other tattoo parlor have. I just haven't. Maybe somebody else has, but I haven't. And so I want to talk about, in 2019, you were honored with a certificate of special congressional commendation, and then you got a certificate of recognition from Governor Steve Sisolak.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So we are a small business. So for being a small business that supports the community.
Okay.
Because we support cancer victims, because we're minority owned, because we're women owned, and the fact that we give back to the community. We donated in discounts so much that year to cancer survivors that we got that honor. So.
That is amazing, because I have not heard a tattoo parlor do that.
Yeah.
That's because you stated earlier that you opened the tattoo parlor because you had a friend that was incarcerated. So you've always had a big heart.
Always.
Pretty much.
Always.
I can just tell.
It's about supporting women. It's about not being jealous of anyone.
Exactly.
There's a nail shop at every corner.
Exactly.
So if I can support other women, I trained a lot of, permanent makeup artists to come and learn from me, and they go on to do their own thing. And I'm always clapping, right, for them, because we all want to make sure that they're successful. So it's not about jealousy. It's about supporting other women businesses, other businesses, and making sure that we can all grow, right?
Yeah. And when I talked to you, we just had such like a click. I was like, oh my God, I really love her. We just bonded, and that was one of the things that I really
really think that said, okay, come on, Jenny, come on. And I want to talk to, you have financing. Let's talk about some of your financing plans.
So we offer Afterpay. You know, just like when you go online and you're trying to buy, clothing or makeup or anything like that, you have the Afterpay option at the bottom. Same thing.
Okay.
You know, you can pay for your tattoo, and we do not have a minimum. Afterpay finances up to $2,000, and it is in installments with no interest. So as long as Afterpay approves you, you're good. You can pay and you can finance your tattoo from $200 all the way up to $2,000. As far as the apprenticeship financing is concerned, we do require a deposit up front because I want to make sure that you are committed, to the curriculum. But we work with, the students. We work with their schedules. If they're working, we try to make sure that their hours are flexible. They either can come in the evenings or on the weekends. And as far as financing is concerned, we could do weekly payments, monthly payments. We can extend the apprenticeship to a year. We work with you.
Right. And I don't want to get too far into it, but about how much do they make? Tell me.
The
different services.
As far as how much they earn in income, I have.
What's like a base?
Minimum. I have a young lady that works only 4 days a week, and I 1099 her $85,000 last year.
For last year. Okay, I'm in the wrong. No.
Yeah, we're in the wrong business.
we need to have that as a side job. We need to have that as a side job. So I want to talk about too. When we were on break, you talked about memorial tattoos.
Yes.
Right? Memoriam, memory tattoos. And I've never, ever heard about it before. Never, ever heard about it. Please tell me about that and the procedure, how you do it.
So you can have a lot of information on our website. But we use the ashes from your loved one with the ink that we're going to tattoo you.
Okay.
So that you can have, that person with you.
Stop.
Always.
Wait a minute. So a person comes to you, their loved one has passed away.
And they bring their ashes.
And they call you and say, I want to do this memoriam tattoo. This is my first time here, so I'm asking you.
Yeah.
And so how much, do you there's a percentage of, I really want to know, there's a percentage of ashes that you use depending on how big the tattoo is? Okay.
Just so because you have to mix it in with the ink, and the ink has to be a certain amount of, thickness so that it can be grabbed by the machine. So it all depends how big your tattoo is going to be, how much ashes you're going to use.
Is there a health risk with that?
We haven't seen any. It's ashes, and it's not like we use, a large amount. We use a very minimal amount. We definitely want your loved one to be with you, but we don't use large amounts of ashes.
Yeah. And with your programs, let's say, for instance, all the programs that you offer, do you usually say how much are your programs? You have it on your website on how much your programs cost, or is it?
So our tattoos, most tattoo shops have a minimum. And what that means is that in order for them to open up their, needles and start in set up for you, some tattoo shops are $90, $100, $150. So our minimum typically is $150, and that is for 1 square inch of tattooing.
Okay.
So if you call me and you say, I want a small tattoo, and I get a lot of that, and I'm like, well, what is small to you might not be small to me. So a small tattoo is a 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches. We really need to know in inches. So if you looked at your thumb and the distance from the knuckle part to your tip of your thumb, that's approximately 1 inch.
Okay.
So if you wanted to measure down with your thumb 3 inches across and 2 inches, that is a good measurement.
Right.
We need to know if it's black and gray, if you have any shading. We need to know if it has any color. But we have a ton of specials for the holidays. We're doing $50 tattoos. Tomorrow we have Friday the 13th specials.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. And we're going to get into that in a few minutes because I want people to know all about that. Go back for a minute.
Okay.
Let's talk about scalp tattoos.
So scalp micropigmentation is a service where you're tattooing a dot on the head for people that are losing hair, and it literally looks like they're growing hair. It looks like when it's first shaved and the hair is growing.
Okay.
So we do those for, people that are losing their hair, for men and for women, because, your edges for women, either from pulling it on ponytails, you lose your edges. So we do that service.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about that. So it actually looks like hair.
Yes. You can't tell the difference. You literally look like the hair is just shaved and maybe is on 1 or 2 days and the hair's growing.
You see my amazement, right? Every time I kind of go back a little bit. You do what? You do what?
Scalp micropigmentation.
This is so surprising to me.
It gives the confidence back. It gives men their confidence. It does not look. We use special charcoal ink, which does not turn green or blue. So it matches the hair follicle. We usually ask the people to come in with their hair a little bit grown for the consultation so that we can match their hair texture.
And as far as the schooling is concerned, do you have any programs that help pay for any of the programs that you have, or any of the entities that may help pay for the program?
Unfortunately, no, because we're not a school, right? The health department allows the businesses that are licensed to teach, right? As long as they have mentor cards. So my mentor has 22 years of experience, you know? So they can teach you anyway. He specializes in portraits, in realism. When you're going to go to some schools out there, I really want you to ask how long you've been tattooing.
Exactly.
Because 4 to 5 years tattooing is not enough. Right? 7 years tattooing is not enough. You need at least 10 plus years of tattooing to be able to teach somebody. Now, we're not going to teach you how to draw. We're going to teach you the basic skills so that you can do all kinds of genres of tattoos. We have requirements in order for you to graduate. You have to do at least 30 type of various tattoos in order to graduate. So...
yeah. So say, for instance, somebody wanted to come in and learn permanent makeup. You have different programs for...
So, yeah. So, without permanent makeup training program, they learn everything. It's not just microblading or ombre brows. They learn how to do eyeliner. They learn how to do lip blushing, lip liner. They learn how to do corrections, erasing. We do saline removal. I do a lot of corrections for permanent makeup. I have ladies that come in with green brows, orange brows, red brows, super gray brows, because they use the wrong color. So even my brows, I had them tattooed like 10 years ago, and they use very black ink because I have really dark black hair. Well, that tattoo ink turns gray. So every year I have to touch up my tattoos, and I put orange or red in the ink to make them nice and brown.
So a person that's maybe aging, like some people, they have the gray eyebrows. Do they have to continue to come back and get them touched up?
So we recommend, because we live in the desert and sweat erases the ink, and because this is not your old school tattoo that is going 7 layers into the skin. We go maybe 3 layers in the skin with powder brows. So you would have to come and touch them up because it's going to erase. So sweat has salt, and salt erases ink. We use that to do, saline removals. We can erase a tattoo that's not too dark. I can lighten up brows that maybe were too dark. I can do some corrections with some saline removal.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. We're going to come back. We probably have about maybe 5 minutes, maybe. We're going to come back and we're going to play one song. And then I'm going to ask you where you can be reached, your website, all that good stuff, okay?
That sounds
We're going to
good.
come back. Thank you for tuning in to Hot 702.5 FM. I am The Flow.
That girl, straight up out the movie scene. That girl, I'm that girl. That girl, warm like a throwback. That girl, hope you catch it when she throw it back. That girl, I'm that girl.
Well, I just don't like being put into a box. Like, don't hold me to be just one thing. I'm many things. I'm 1,000 things. That's just, I'm gonna grow to be so much more, Don't hold me back, I'm that girl, for sure.
This bag that I've been in, about to get us a bag. Look, just wanna love you, babe. Just wanna love you, babe. I just wanna love you, get all of you, not a tidy little piece. Are you a praying man? We can tell God himself that I'm your peace. Ay, we can talk goals on our way to the crib. Gotta love your daddy cause he made you. Gotta love your mama cause she raised you. Hey, hold my hand on this journey that we been on. You ever been touched by an angel, nigga? I'ma start with your brain, let me take it. If it's something you trust, let me hear it. If you need me to pay, what's the ticket? Weight of the world on your shoulders, I'ma lift it. Tired of getting shit wrong, I just wanna get it right with you. I'ma speak to the king in you, cause I believe in you. I just wanna share my dreams with you. Close deals, pop the whips with you. Cause you're looking for a king and I found one. Big city views, look down on. We built this love, we round up. Ain't had no fake shit around us. Stay down, you already know the outcome. You was part of my plan and I prayed for you. We did the life we was made for. Can't let them get in the way, no. It's so life. It's so life, it's so life, it's so life. It's so life, it's so life, it's so life. You mine, I'm yours, it's so life. It's so life, it's so life, it's so life. It's so life, baby.
Hi, you guys. You have tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. We had Jenny from King's Tattoo Boutique and Parlor. You guys, we're going to find out where she needs to be reached. But before we left, we talked about were there any special assistance for people that are trying to go to school? And there are federal programs that can help with that. So just wanted you guys to know that. But we're going to get into, because we got about 2 minutes, how we can reach you. Can you give us the website and the number and tell us how to make an appointment? And she's on IG, you guys, under King's www.kingstattooparlor.com. Yeah.
So the website is www.kings with a Z, KINGZ tattooparlor.com. You can text your designs to 702-518-2696. So yes, if you have any inspiration, if you want a quote, you can text me. Let me know what you're trying to do. Remember, we need inches.
Yes.
And we have, of course, on IG and Facebook is King's Tattoo Parlor.
Yeah.
So we have a ton of specials for the holidays. We're doing $400 quarter sleeve tattoos, $600 full sleeve tattoos. We have $50 specials for butterflies.
And that's your Black Friday special you got coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday the 13th, we have $50 and $75 tattoos. We have a ton. I mean, not only Friday the 13th, we have letters, we have Mickey Mouse, we have numbers, we have all kinds of stuff.
You guys just make sure you look it up on IG. You make sure you go to the Facebook page. You make sure you call. If you want a tattoo and you want a tattoo parlor with purpose, please go to King's Tattoo. Please, you guys. Listen, I am about to close out, and you guys have a happy holiday. I am Her Flow, and you are listening to The Flow. Tune in next week, you guys. It's also going to be a special show. Tune in. Love you guys.